So it's 4:12 a.m. and where we are now?
We are now in AAAB, Ain al-Asad Air Base in Anbar province in Iraq, which is a US military base. We just traveled here from Erbil Air Force Base.
Life often feels like an endless battle against forces beyond our control. Every step forward met with an unexpected setbacks, and every moment of peace fleeting. In the quiet hours, when the weight of the world settles heavy on tired shoulders, it becomes clear that struggle is an uninvited companion. Dreams are often dimmed by fear, and hope feels like a distant star too far to reach. I used to think that I had experienced tough times, but when I arrived at the Rukban refugee camp, I had to rethink the definition of tough times. The desert winds stung my face, carrying the scent of dust and hardship. The camp stretched as far as the eye could see, rows of tattered homes standing like a silent witnesses to years of displacement.
These are 2 rooms and they have no bathroom. So وقت بتروحوا الحمام لوين بتروحوا؟ بالصحراء هيك بالفلا. Yeah, when they just want to go to the bathroom, yeah, they go to the bathroom, they just go on the wild there.
So I asked them, how do you cook or how do you get heat at night? He said, so I'm expecting they'll say, oh, I use cartons or papers or maybe some wood. He literally said plastic bags, plastic bottles, nylon. That's what we use to heat.
Men, women, and children move between these makeshift homes, their faces etched with exhaustion. Yet there was a strange sense of unity among them, a quiet resilience in their eyes. I was there for a few days only, but it was clear that the people of Rukban didn't just survive. They endured, holding onto each other for strength.
فأنا طفل لا حول ولا قوة ربي أنت أعلم بحالي فعليك الشكوى.
The camp was besieged, but only one organization was able to break the 8-year siege, delivered aid, and regularly brought medicine and doctors to the camp.
Doctors just reached Rukban again, thanks to the Syrian Emergency Task Force.
The Rukban camp is situated in a remote and volatile region near the Syrian-Jordanian border and was home to thousands of displaced Syrians. The healthcare in the camp is a constant struggle, with limited resources and medical personnel stretched thin. The lack of advanced medical equipment and specialists leaves serious health issues often go untreated.
My first impression is absolutely and utterly heartbreaking.
A lot of infants were severely dehydrated. In normal circumstances, you know, they'd be admitted to a pediatric intensive care unit, but we simply didn't have the luxury of this. And we just had to make do with IV fluids to resuscitate them. You know, there's images that, you know, will never leave me for the rest of my life.
Anybody under 10 years old is not vaccinated. One serious disease that would be otherwise handled in another country could wipe out most of the children in this camp.
So 2-bed capacity for the adults, but also 1 over here, so 3 total for adults. What used to be an incubator, a functional incubator, is no longer functional.
Education in the camp is a fragile but essential lifeline for the children who live there. With limited resources and infrastructure, schooling is often conducted in makeshift structures with lessons delivered by local teachers who are determined to provide some sense of normalcy.
People have to put their notebooks on their leg to be able to write. And they're doing math. Look how smart they are.
Despite these challenges, the children in Rukban show incredible resilience, eager to learn and hold on to their dreams of a brighter future. The Rukban camp was a place defined by loss, but also a place where people refused to surrender their dignity, hope, and dreams. The children played in the dirt, their laughter rising above the wind, and for a moment, it felt like the world had not abandoned them. The camp might have been a place of exile, but the spirit of survival and the determination to rebuild was still very much alive. As I left the camp that day, I couldn't shake the feeling of both hopelessness and hope that had intertwined during my visit. You might be wondering why so many people still haven't returned to their homes since Syria was liberated. And that is a very good question. The good news is that many families have successfully returned, but there are still at least 120 families who are unable to go back. Their homes were utterly destroyed, and they were left with nowhere to go. The Syrian Emergency Task Force is working tirelessly to raise funds to help these families rebuild their lives and return to what's left of their homes. But they cannot do it without us. Our support can make all the difference. Click the link in the description to learn more about how you can help bring hope to these families. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.